What is up, guys? I'm Drew with Comics Elite here with
Kyle,
Kyle.
not Kevin.
We got our new easel here, and it's pretty sensitive, But anyway, we got some special guests with us here today. We have Carrie, Nerdy Girl Creates. Thanks for coming.
Hello, everyone. How are you?
And we have Max, MVP, Maxwell Von Priestley.
Hello. Thank you, guys. What's going on? It's December.
Yes, it is.
It is the finally the Christmas season.
Yes, it is time for Festivus.
Yeah. Yes. A Festivus for the rest of us.
Exactly. Yes. Got my Festivus pole set up at home. It's this propped up in the corner.
Yep.
No tinsel, too distracting. It's ready to go.
Ready for the air.
as long as Kyle and Drew can have a feats of strength, I'm here for it. That's what I want to see.
We should.
Yeah, we get names dead involved in this.
Yeah.
So first up, before we start, I do want to say a little plug for Merc Publishing. This was just announced today. Born of Blood #2, second printing, interior page of King Cleomenes being crucified. That is now the second print cover. We got them. I got a couple of them in my box, in my car. Yeah, it looks amazing. And
yeah, that's a great cover.
yeah, I was shocked that they let them do it as a cover. Could not believe it. Love it. Cool.
Great Conan homage and X-Men homage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just love the fact they took the interior page and made it, because like that was, like you said, it was the Conan homage from the Savage Sword Conan. And
Hell yeah.
And naturally you also have other beautiful Death Rage covers here. They're coming up. Ganji Yang's Shikari, this guy named Shikari. Yeah, guy named Shikari doing some things. And
I hear that Shikari is now exclusive with Comics Elite.
that is correct. Sean locked him up.
Damn, he put a ring on it.
Yes, he did. Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
I mean, with those covers, I'd be putting a ring on those things too. I mean, whew.
He knows a thing or two.
Yeah, he does. And we've seen a few. We're not gonna see what they are. We've seen a few things coming up.
Hold on to your butts.
Yes.
Oof.
Yeah. That's all I can say.
Mm-hmm.
So we are here right now to discuss this little book coming out next week. Batman
Just,
Spawn. Yeah, it's a little book.
Just a little one. Yep.
Some people might know.
Yep, Batman Spawn, #1. Written by Todd McFarlane, penciled by Greg Capullo, inked by the Todd Father, and Dave McCaig and Tom Napolitano. But anyway, so this was announced at San Diego Comic-Con, and Todd announced it, the Todd Father. I was psyched for this. I was ecstatic for this. I could not wait. I have been following Greg Capullo on Instagram, watching him turn in his pages. It looks amazing. And so I was pretty hyped for this. And we get the book in.
All of them.
We got all the covers. We got
an entire palette worth.
Palette.
Yep.
Wow.
It was literally it was like what you see in those warehouse of forklifts having to carry pallets. Like it was that many covers.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And I will say my initial thought on this after reading it. I am kind of indifferent about it. That's what I will say. Kyle, on to you.
Yeah. I would say it pretty much, that McFarlane cover represents this book. It's it could have been better. It's like, that's the best you got. It's kind of lazy. And this, it just kind of felt I was let down.
Yeah. I think that's absolutely fair. MG brings up a good question. What's everyone's favorite cover? I think mine was either the Brett Booth, the Jim Lee, or the there was one other one that I'm blanking on, but those two were really good. As far as the book itself, for me, it was convoluted. So it was right in that meh, like the first few pages, I was really on board, and then it started to get really convoluted, and it kind of loses itself in the storytelling. So it's almost like it's kind of hitting itself in the shins, where it's like it didn't need to do this, or it didn't need to go into that much of depth. So yeah, for me, I think that it could have gone to like bigger and better things, but as of right now, it just felt like a setup for something else.
Yes.
And yeah,
Which was, I did not think Todd was doing that. As far as I knew, that was not going to be the plan. It was going to be a one and done. Then,
oh boy,
tease this. It's like, what?
Uh-oh.
Okay. But anyway, with the cover, my favorite cover is this guy, this Jason Fabok. This was
yeah.
my favorite.
That one's good. I got I got 4. I got Jim Lee, Fabok, Delato, and I got that one. And then I got a blank.
Oh, okay, nice.
Which one was
Yeah.
Jorge Jimenez?
What's that?
The Jorge Jimenez cover. Which one was that?
I don't know if
That's Jay Scott. I thought
Yeah.
he did one too.
Actually, let's
that's
go.
Francisco
right here.
Martina.
Sorry.
No, I'm curious now which one his was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently there's a Barnes and Noble variant as well.
There it is.
So
Very bottom.
Oh,
Nope.
no, it's
Left.
Oh, the one on the left.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I thought it was. I keep thinking it's Jay Lee, but
nice.
it's not. It's
Oh, wow, that does look very Jay Lee.
It does.
Yeah, that's why I was like, that didn't really look like.
Jay Lee did do a cover for the Gargoyles book.
Yes, he did.
Oh, did he?
Beautiful. I love it.
Yeah. But yeah, I think Fabok and Delato were probably like top tier, as well as that Jim Lee and Brett Booth one. I think those were right up there.
So, Carrie, on to you. What were coming into this? What were your expectations? What were your thoughts?
I'm just here to hear how disappointed I'm going to be when I my biggest thing is when you take two characters like this and put them together, you want it to make sense. So I was hoping it would make sense for these two to team up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it has.
Depends on what you mean by
Taking a look there.
It's like there's an explanation.
Yeah,
I'll say that.
Okay.
And for the place where their confrontation happens, it's something that's set up in the Spawn books.
Yes.
And it's like, okay, that makes sense. Why? And there's a couple places where this MacGuffin is set up where pretty much Spawn is ineffective. And it's like,
correct.
Oh, okay, I can go with that.
Sure.
Fine, sure, whatever. But
sounds like they did a lot of things that were kind of like, why?
Well, it didn't have to be this, like Max said, it did not have to be this complicated or this convoluted.
Yeah.
And if you go in, I will say this: if you go in expecting these guys to be fighting each other for half the book, that's not going to happen. No.
And
I
was just going to say, to be fair, they don't even really team up all that much that I can remember either.
The latter half, kind of. They each have their own, but they have their plan in place. But they're go their separate ways to doing that plan.
Yeah.
Batman kind of says, hey, I'm going to say this word.
Yes.
And that's when
that's going to be code for we're not going to tell you. And it's like Spawn's supposed to know what that means.
Yes.
Does know what it means somehow. It's like, huh?
Okay.
So the reader doesn't know what the code word is supposed to imply, but our heroes do. But why did the writer keep that from the reader? And that's what I was like. Oh, so that's what that means. I will say positive though.
We can show this.
go ahead.
These are the sorry, real quick. We can show these first 4 pages. These have been released to the public. People will get into that. But next, continue.
No, you're good. I sorry to cut you off. I believe the Todd father put these up on Instagram.
Yeah.
So he wanted to kind of show these off. I will say that initial page of Batman, look at the bicep and the quad on his leg. Like, they know how to draw a beefy ass Batman.
Yeah.
It looks like you, Max.
I wish, dude. That's my dream physique. So I do, you know, and Greg Capullo lifts weights all the time. And so I think like he wants his Batman to be anatomically buff as hell, just ripped out of his mind. So one of the positives that I really did like about this book, Batman and Spawn are both really imposing, like super, like larger than life, bigger, buffer than ever. So I did like that aspect of the artwork.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's great seeing just the he's a beefy Batman more, and it's like if you love the Greg Capullo from the New 52 Batman, like how he's drawn, you're going to get that in this. Yeah, he's drawn like that, and he looks good.
Speaking of New 52.
Oh yeah, and there's speaking of New 52 as well, Batman.
Oh no, yeah.
I'm not gonna say what it is.
No,
we'll not say what it is. We'll not say what it is. If you like certain elements from the New 52 from the Batman line,
it's the book for you.
Yes.
That kind of gives it away.
Yes, that kind of gives it away right there.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Some type of bird. I can't tell what that is.
Yeah. It's like the most not. It's what did we say last time? It's like it's as subtle as an atom bomb. It's just so.
It's a Harry Potter crossover.
There exactly. Yes. Hedwig. That's right. Yeah.
Speaking of that, I told Kyle I saw the last Harry Potter film for the first time last night.
Really?
Oh.
Yes, I'd never seen the very last one before, and I have a friend. She's a big Harry Potter fan. She's going through a hard time, and I took her there to go see it. And I was watching these things, so she's watching my reactions to things happening in the film. And you get to a point. Okay, so this is my thought. I told Kyle, and Kyle's like, "No, that's not what that meant." And we see the reveal of how Alan Rickman's character, how much he loved Harry's mom, and like he had that stag or whatever, and all that. And I thought they were setting up. I'm like, oh my god, he's Harry's dad. Oh shit. and she was like, no. I'm like, oh, that's kind of a letdown. And,
letdown?
Yes. That'd have been cool.
So his not dad's been cocked the whole time.
His dad was just kind of there in the background. He didn't really do anything. He didn't do anything.
Both his parents didn't do anything.
Anyway, that was me. It was a good movie. I was surprised how much I enjoyed it. It was good, really good.
Nice. I haven't seen anything past like the second film or something. So I
would check it out. It's really, really worth checking out.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I have no problem. I think I just haven't had just like, I don't know, like you said, you had kind of a something to initiate you watching the films. Like you had a friend who was like, hey, you should watch no one's like, hey, you should watch Harry Potter. And every time I try and watch Harry Potter, I just end up putting Lord of the Rings on anyway. So
it's better. It's fair.
It's funny you mentioned that because that was Deathly Hallows Part 2 we watched. Part 1 of Deathly Hallows, I'm watching that. They bring in this magical invisibility cloak where you wear it, and the longer you wear it, the more insane you go. And they're walking a very long time. They're walking great lengths. I'm getting a lot of Lord of the Rings vibes from watching this right now.
The invisibility cloak is not making them crazy.
And I thought it was. It was making what?
It was the necklace of the Horcrux.
It was a necklace.
Which is a lot like a ring from Lord of the Rings. Yes.
Okay.
Considering that, Frodo wears a necklace with the ring hanging on it.
And there's a Horcrux that they wear. Yes.
Anyway, hey, Batman.
See,
fought.
that's yeah, I was about to say that's how boring this book was. Is that we had to talk about something else? No, I'm kidding.
You know,
Uh,
it's just don't take your expectations, however high they may be, and just bring them down to a nominal level. All right,
like of an X-Men title level. So then at least you'll be
Oh,
like,
that's
oh,
low.
okay, at least
that bad.
it wasn't that
And
bad.
you're gonna be like, okay, that was okay.
See, if you bring it to an X-Men level, you're actually going below average. You know what I mean? So then you have to get like,
and it'll get you right up to back to neutral.
Right back to yeah. Because I did have moments in the book, like little glimpses of like this could be really like fleshing something out would be really great here. And I think at the first page it shows like the two of them juxtaposed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of the lines is our priorities were the same: to fight and protect those we cared about.
Yep.
And that's like that's the basis, that's the bread and butter of these two guys and why they're so similar and yet they're so different. But I loved that little line, like things like that where I was like, that's good, just stick with that, that's your bread and butter.
But
and then they just
at the same time they're setting up all these coincidences where
yes.
it's like okay, this is too much. Like it's like this was the first one. They both Wanda and Martha Wayne died on the night of June 26th. Both of them. It's like
at the exact same time.
At the exact same time.
Exact moment.
Yes.
It's your mom's name is Martha then?
Kind of, yeah.
It's gonna happen.
It's like
yeah.
The coincidences get a lot deeper and bigger the further you go in the comic. It's like whoa here. Okay. Now you're saying this may be responsible for this. It's like, wow. Okay. I don't know if I can go on board with that because it's big.
A lot of leaps.
Yes.
Yeah. You kind of almost have to, because like we were talking before the show and I was asking, like, so do you think that this was happening? And you guys, once you read the book, you'll understand kind of what I'm asking or what my question was. But do you think that these things happened before? Like, were these individuals discussing this like years prior before it even happened? Are you saying that the villain in this book planned all of this and had this all thought out? And so now you're really having to go back deeper into the lore and like look at that and go like, okay, so was this thing planned all along? It's very I don't know, it's like I said, it gets real convoluted and you kind of have to put your suspension of disbelief hat on real tight and snug and
Yeah, and I hate snug hats. That's all I'm saying.
Just too many questions.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah,
please.
Yeah.
If somebody comes in to say they're a Batman fan, but they're not really a Spawn fan, or vice versa, will they be lost?
Well, I will say if they get lost, the only time you'll probably get lost is in the plot itself. It's like, okay, I want to. It's like, wait a minute, why are we going here again? Why are they doing this again? But it's the plot can get lost very easily in this. Because things are they're playing it very fast and loose with the actions and motives, who's doing what. It's just that's where you probably get lost. But it may take some like going back. It's like, wait a minute, why are we doing this again? Oh, okay, got it. Back to this.
I had to, quite a few times. I'm just like, what motivation for? Because all of this, I have to believe the motivation for both these characters and the villain. And when you think about it, the villain's motivations, it doesn't hold water. Like it doesn't make sense the more I'm thinking about it. So you put all of these things in place, but then you want to take one of these characters off the board, even though you created this character in the first place.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah, and now all of a sudden you don't need this character and you want them gone. It's like, well, then why the fuck did you create him in the first place? We need him to fight this character, but then we need to kill this character because we created this character, but we really don't need him anymore, and we need to bring in another character to take care of this character.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Why? You guys seem pretty stupid. Like, I don't know.
It's a
to be real quick, it is pretty 50-50. It is a Spawn and Batman story. It is absolutely 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah. You will get both.
I definitely will. Like, I resonate a lot with what you were saying as far as there are just too many pieces on the chessboard that are moving right now, and they're trying to do way too much in a few pages. And so they're introducing, like you said, different people to take out different characters who they've already just introduced, who they've brought in specifically to take out other characters. So you're just like, stop, just let's refresh, like, you got this character, you got this character. Who's their enemy? Fight him. There you go.
Exactly.
But like we said, the more I was reading this before I got to the end of it, I'm like, there is a lot happening in just this one comic right now. There's a lot more going on in this than I thought there was going to be, more than I wanted. And then we find out at the very end, oh, okay, apparently this is a setup comic. And
yeah. That
Just
was
given what we heard.
Right.
It's
and
not.
That was,
it wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah. What I think would be a better story is if through King Spawn, somehow Spawn takes over Hell, Violator gets pissed, gets kicked out, finds a way, ends up in Gotham City, and needs Batman to help him take out King Spawn because Spawn has taken over Hell. And then so it's Violator and Batman teaming up to take on Spawn.
Yes, he busts out like that hell armor or whatever, like from the New 52.
Yeah, so then Batman has to get Gunslinger, Medieval Spawn, She Spawn, like this army, and then you get Nightwing and everybody else in, and they all have to take out Spawn. I think that would have been pretty cool.
That would have been wild.
That's too simple, Kyle.
Exactly. Bring in Scott Snyder to write this. Go. Did you think he brought in Scott Snyder?
He had. I mean, there's too many. There's too many
coincidences, right?
Like, a lot of coincidences, a lot of setup, and but it
feels like Scott. I get a lot of him, and
well, it's hard to not think Scott when you see Greg Capullo's art. It's hard to not also consider Scott. It's like we see John Byrne art on the X-Men. It's like, oh, Chris Claremont too.
Yeah,
but no, it's just. But I couldn't. Maybe not. I don't know. We probably won't find out until after this comes out, where Todd's like, "Oh yeah, 4 of you guys, yeah, Scott worked on it with me." Sorry.
I wonder, like, because there was such a heavy influence on the villain in this book. I was like, okay, why? Like, you have so many different other. It felt like not gimmicky, but just kind of like, hey, remember these guys? And I don't know if that's a good fit for these two, like, kind of titans of the darkness. It just felt kind of, I don't know if it was lazy or if it was like, hey, let's reminisce on the Scott run and bring in this villain. And it was like, eh.
Yeah, but why would, at the same time, like, why would Todd be like, let's really reminisce on the New 52 era of Batman? It's like,
right.
Like, I was thinking, hoping we're going to get more of the Batman drawn like this, because
old school Batman.
This is the one and only time we see the yellow oval. We don't see it after that.
Nope.
Yeah.
Somebody brought up in the chat what we were talking about before, like, what continuity are they following?
So it is in current Spawn continuity.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Because you have the She Spawn and all that, the dead zones, all that stuff going on.
They play a big role in this.
Yes, they do. But this, I would say, if you've read New 52 Batman, you're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and in terms of continuity for DC wise,
yeah,
who knows? But with Spawn continuity, it still holds up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
which probably makes sense because Todd is on a lot of those books right now. I think he's writing a lot of those Spawn books.
Yeah, Gunslinger at least, know that. He's nailing it.
So
I love Gunslinger.
Yeah.
Best.
It is out of the four. Yeah, it's by far.
But now let's get real quick. When we get to let's talk about the art for this. I think the art in this is really good.
That's really good.
Art is really good.
It really is.
Yeah, Greg did not phone it in.
No, not any panel he did not. All the way through. That's a good splash page.
Yeah, Max, what did you think of the interior art?
Loved it. Like I said, I think for me personally, I really look at the anatomy and the musculature of a lot of the different characters that we get. And he just nails it. I mean, it looks great. The costumes all look really good. Spawn's cape is like, gotta get the good chains in there, gotta get the good cape in there. And he does both very well. There's a lot of grit and grime to everything. Everything looks lived in.
Yeah.
Let's see. One of the great panels that I really enjoyed. I don't think this will be spoilers, but I will say that Batman is gathering information one way and Spawn is gathering information in a different way. And that way that he's doing it is just fucking brutal.
Yes, it is.
And it's cool to see the juxtaposition between the two. And I think Greg does a great job of showing us that. So I really enjoyed that.
And there's another compliment to Greg. Like I said, New 52. If you remember a certain villain, Batman Rose Gallery villain, and how he looked in the New 52 at a certain point, he's illustrated that way in this, and it's really damn creepy and really good. Love it.
And he's got some friends with him in that last panel, doesn't he? Yeah. Yeah. So that was interesting to see. I got a good chuckle out of that.
You're supposed to.
So we got here, Todd and Greg giving the fans of the New 52 Batman and Todd Capullo Spawn run. They asked, absolutely, If you love the New 52 Batman, the Todd and Greg Spawn stuff, as well as the new Spawn stuff, yes, you will enjoy this. You will enjoy the art, absolutely. Just be prepared. The plot it's going to get very muddy. Very muddy. That's what I'm going to say.
Two read-throughs minimum.
Yes.
Just to understand the concepts and what's being introduced. 2 reads minimum.
And like I said, there's also a lot of coincidences. And it's like,
oh boy.
There's arguably too many. It's when you watch so I'll be honest. After the latest Bond film, I'm kind of down. I'm completely against most of the Daniel Craig films. I will not watch them again. I'm a diehard Bond fan. But anyway, if you watch Spectre, how that sets up, like I was the orchestrator of your agony, your everything. It's like, are you kidding me?
Since you were a kid,
every single thing since you were a kid.
Give me a break.
It's like, it felt kind of like this. That's how it felt like.
Yes.
Very much so. Like, I've been pulling the strings the whole time, and it's like,
it was me all along.
Yeah, exactly. It's like at the end of the Scooby-Doo, and they pull off the mask, and it's like, it was Mayor Jenkins the whole time. Old man Withers,
Runs the abandoned
Agatha all along.
Yeah.
So, Carrie, what did you think of the interior art?
I like the art a lot. I know they both come from a very dark environment, but he did a really good job at intertwining the two worlds.
Mm-hmm.
What I can see with the art, I also like the Spawn design. It's got that old school Todd McFarlane.
Yes, yeah, I do. Because Spawn's been updated and drawn various other ways in history, but I do love this era of Spawn. How he's illustrated. Yeah, you don't. Because one thing I've hated is how they've added at a certain point they added the mouth to the mask.
Yeah.
I hated that, and it's like, nope, that is gone. It is back to, the mask. I love it.
Prefer the classic.
I don't really know. Without getting into spoilers, I don't really have much else to say other than final kind of overall thoughts was that I didn't really have any expectations for this. I just kind of went in being like, all right, this should be pretty fun, and just came out of it thinking, man, that was a lot of hype, for
Yes.
something that essentially is setting up, or it feels like it's setting up something else, which I guess you could equate that to like current Phase 4 Marvel is just like it's a movie to set up another movie. So I don't know. That was my overall take. I think the two of them are incredible artists and talented, writers and creators. But maybe we're in over their heads on this one. I don't know.
Carrie?
Do you think they played it safe? Like, let's put all this in here so we have a chance to kind of like expand upon it and get it approved to expand upon?
Fair point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll ever find that out. I mean, maybe they'll say something after it comes out next week. But like we said, at the end of this, it was not what we were told.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, okay.
I think they're probably better off just focusing on a standalone story and not trying to set up for the future.
Yes.
Mhm.
So like me, for example, like I said, I went into this I had high expectations because Todd was talking mad game about this comic.
Mm-hmm.
How much it was going to sell, it was going to do this, going to do that. And the art pages were looking amazing. I was all in on this. And I read it. And by the time I get to the end, what is put there, it's like, I was not expecting this. I thought it was going to be a one and done, but okay. But when you go back and think about this whole comic, it felt like a setup comic, and that was not I was led to believe, told. So when we do our official review on next week, Monday, for me, this is going to be depending on what comes out, we read the rest of them. It's going to be a very low recommendation or maybe a meh. It's just.
Do you think this is like an editorial problem or a writing problem?
I think if we had been told like there's going to be more than one, I would have been like, okay. I would have been all in expecting a different ending, expecting this type of ending, but no, that did not happen. Kyle?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. So I went in, I got 4 of the books, 4 of the covers, because I was super excited because as far as DC is concerned, they really haven't had much. So I'm like, okay, this is exciting. It's bringing the band back together sort of thing. I'm like, okay, you're rehashing stuff from the 90s or whatever from when you're a kid. I'm like, this is awesome. I'm all for it. It's a $7 book at the end of the day.
The price point, I forgot about that.
And I know some will be on, but it's like $7 for this book. Is it worth $7? Art-wise, I would say yes. Story-wise, I would say, you got to be big fans of Spawn and New 52 Batman. I mean, you have to be huge fans.
Yeah.
Like, yes, I can't wait for issue 2. I mean, at the end of this, I'm like, I don't.
It's like okay. It's like okay. It's like that's an idea.
Yeah.
I was not expecting that, nor did I want that, nor was that. It's like, like you said, we were led to believe he wasn't. I thought he had said like, we're not doing this again. This is it.
Yep.
And I did a definitive ending. Then when you read it, it's like, oh, it's not the end. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm kind of worried for issue 2, to be honest with you. So having lower expectations for issue 2, that might help. But again, Drew and I both had really high expectations. So that it could be a problem as well.
Well, it's the thing is, we had high because I mean
Todd was typing it.
Yeah, he has, but Todd's been on a roll.
He has.
And all the Spawn books, especially Gunslinger Spawn, and it's like he's telling, arguably, in my opinion, one of the best, if not the best book at Image Comics. I'm thinking he's got his crap together. He's going to tell a great story here in like a one and done.
Yeah.
No.
Yep. God, it's a weird book.
What was the book that sold so well? Was it Spawn 300 or was it King Spawn 1, where they had like the
King
1
Spawn.
in 1,000 or 1 in 1,000,000 or something,
Yeah, Carrie
and it
Stevens
was like
font. Yeah.
Yep.
King Spawn,
King Spawn.
where like
Like this
Todd
one.
signed it,
Yeah, like
and
Yeah.
the registry cover on this one is the 1 in 1,000, I think.
Yeah.
I wonder if this is going to sell as good, if not better, than that one. You know,
It's a good question.
Well,
I don't know.
You got two popular characters you're putting together from two different like companies
right?
with
You
some
would think-
pretty good variants.
Yeah. Yeah, you would think that crossover would happen. That Spawn fans would, you'd get both fan bases, so you'd
Yeah.
get like a lot of buyers. But I don't know. Is it also me? This is a nitpick, but is it also me, or is it just me, or is it also I don't really like cover A, like comparatively to like a lot of the other covers.
Hola?
Oh, a lot of
The main
The main cover? Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I don't either.
Is it
the
this one? Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, me either.
a lot of these covered, a lot of them. We talked to Sean about this. A lot of these covers, we're going to say it, they're weak sauce.
yes.
A lot of them are very weak. They're just standing and posing in traditional.
Yep. McFarlane's is a joke. I mean, he knows how to do a cover.
And Jimenez doesn't even look like Jimenez.
It's like, what the hell? Like, Todd, you know how to do a cover. How many iconic covers does Todd McFarlane have? And you're hyping this book up, and this is what you're putting your name on?
I mean, even Sean Gordon Murphy's doesn't look that good.
It doesn't. That's so
No.
lazy.
There's so much empty space in the top corner.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Could have put the logo in there at least or something, the title.
Like a moon with like Violator in the moon or something, you know? Like an evil clown face or something.
An owl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what would have been cool? And I'm not huge on homage variant covers. Like I can take them or leave them. But Drew, I don't know if you can maybe pull up Jim Lee's X-Men issue number 5, I want to say it is, where it's Wolverine fighting
Omega Red.
Omega Red.
Yeah.
If they did that homage, but with Spawn and Batman, I would get. I here, take my money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Jim
Like
Lee,
if
Cool.
his cover.
That would
like if
cool.
Omega Red's if his tentacles were chains, like Spawn's chains,
Mhm.
and I don't know. I just feel like that would have been so much cooler if we got a cover like that.
Yeah, it's
But-
action.
Yeah,
Right. It's
you said the word, Kyle. There is no action on any of these covers.
No, it's a lot of poses.
Yes.
no, they're just posing. Yeah.
Yeah, the only quote unquote action is on these.
Yep.
That's it.
Debatably, yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
aftermath.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is. I like the yellow green when Spawn is like emitting that, but as a background color, it's almost like this. It's really off-putting. I don't know. It's almost like this bright neon. That's like, ugh.
Mhm.
I would have much preferred something a little bit darker for this book, but like I said, I'm nitpicking. But
No, but I mean, here at Comics Elite, we have and seen a lot of covers come through here. You know, we've done a lot of covers, and just I mean, Sean's even said a lot of these covers just suck. A lot of these just and hey, we love Brett. This is not Brett's best work. This is okay.
I mean, you couldn't do an homage to the last page of the original.
Oh, hold on one second.
Yeah.
ooh,
1 second. Here we
let's
go.
see. Oh,
Like,
that would have been cool.
I mean, that's right for a
Yeah.
cover.
Right.
That is rad. I like
You
that.
can do that. Like, juxtapose it, have them one do one. It's like, no, let's just have them standing.
In this one, I got
Yeah.
to kind of like Spawn like his Robin.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I can't tell if they're jumping or if they're landing. Are they?
Oh, wow.
Oh well. But
yeah, they should have had a bondage cover. Yeah, you're right. They had a bondage cover.
Ooh.
Holy crap!
That'd be hot.
Yeah.
That would've been hot.
Have Wanda in bondage, and they're trying to save Wanda in hell or whatever.
Ooh.
Boom!
Yeah.
There you go. Have Shikari do it. Boom! There you go.
Because he's still trying to get her, so it's like,
Yes.
yeah, why not have her? Yeah.
Let's do that with Martha too. Oh.
Too soon.
Too soon. She's wearing nothing but pearls. Okay.
A nice pearl necklace.
Yeah.
So this is the Barnes and Noble variant. Barnes and Noble has their own variant for this.
Who did that?
That's the Capullo and Todd on that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yay.
Why did you say that name? Yeah, I just it feels like they're yeah, like you guys said, they're posing. I think even with the like
That's
because you're gonna
for J. Scott Campbell to put his name on.
yeah, that's not
I
great.
know.
Embarrassing. God.
J. Scott Campbell, like he needs to do Wanda on this cover. He needs to go back to his ladies.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? If there's ever an argument for AI, it is these covers. You know what? I want to see.
Yeah.
We could probably do a hell of a lot better covers than these. God.
I always
no,
feel
that's
like
stealing,
the covers should at
Drew.
least tell the story. Like I always feel like
Sorry,
the cover should at least hint about the story. This stuff is just like, yeah, we're in this. We're not going to give anything other than we're hanging out.
Let me make sure.
Yep.
Yeah, there's nothing hinted. Yeah, I would have thought. You said you brought up the. No.
Nothing.
Nope. No, that's a great point, Carrie. And I think the reason why maybe some of these covers are so stagnant is because if they were to give away what happens in this book, people might not get it, or people might not buy it, or because if they were to show who the villain is on the book, it kind of gives it away. And I think they were maybe trying to hide that. I don't know.
I think it would have pissed people off.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, how many Batman fans aren't aware of this villain from the New 52? That's the other question. I mean, because there's a pretty prominent villain, especially in those early issues.
Yeah.
So, and they pretty much, I know they put them in an animated movie. They put them, I think they've been in a video game, probably.
Yes.
Okay. So there you go. Yeah. Hey, Gabe, what's going on, man?
Hola.
Gabe.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Gabe?
Yeah, we're talking about Batman Spawn, man. We read it. We're giving our thoughts. Did you read it? You want to pop in? I'll send you the link, man. Yeah, so
I still feel like they could have done something.
What's that?
I still feel like they could have done something with the covers without giving something away.
Yeah, and you know what? Probably, I'm willing to bet you Todd didn't. Yeah, Todd, Greg, they probably didn't have it done in time. They're probably still working on it, probably going on the fly with it, maybe. And they didn't have anything to give the artists.
Damn. Yeah, there's McFarlane's black and white. Ugh.
Yeah, just really, guys, just go in with, just tamper your expectations. That's all I got to say. And like, so someone brought up earlier when the chat started, like, where does this compare to the other two Batman Spawn stories like we have right here in this hardcover? Yeah. Honestly, I would say this is probably the second best one, which really isn't saying much when you consider all three.
Yeah.
It's probably the second. Yeah. Always traveling. We're not gonna. Yeah. Yes. It's probably the second best. The first, I love the Chuck Dixon, Doug Monk one with Klaus Janson. Yeah, Klaus on the art. Yeah, that's the best one. This new one is probably second, and third is
the Frank Miller
one. Yeah, which is just something.
It's because I went back and read this again because I'm like, okay, let's compare it, and I'm like, yeah. I'm like, God, I really love this as a kid. What the hell was I thinking? It's just a mess all around.
It is funny.
Why can't they get it
go ahead.
right? Why can't they get it right?
You're expecting a lot from modern day comics.
But well, here's the thing. I mean, like we said, Todd talked mad game about this.
Yes, he did.
To team up with the missile.
Yep.
Defies all logic, but hey, comic books. Yeah.
Yep.
I lost my track. Todd
Right.
was talking mad game. So I mean, and like you said, he's been in a hot streak with Gunslinger Spawn, everything else. Like I was expecting. Okay, he's got his crap together story wise, and this is going to be a kick ass story. But it is really just a convoluted mess with a lot of coincidence and happenstance. And by the end of it, it's like, this is not really what I wanted from this issue.
Quite down to earth.
I'm Clark Griswold at the car dealership. This is the car I ordered.
I know what must have happened.
What you advertised.
Yeah. It didn't come in.
Yeah. Best we got.
I think it's funny that you mentioned how you read something, years prior from in the 90s, and you have such a fond memory of it, and then you read it again currently, and you go, "Ooh," like what, what was it that I liked about it, or why did I have such fond memories, or like, one of my favorite books as like a kid / like young teen was The Darkness. Like I thought that it was such a cool concept, and I loved everything Top Cow was producing at the time. And some of those, Darkness issues like don't really hold up, and that's okay. But it's funny.
Ennis wrote those. Garth Ennis wrote a lot of those.
That's the thing, yeah. So it's pretty wild to like, look back and reread some of those again. But yeah, it definitely is interesting when you look at the Spawn Batman titles and you go like, why has this never really hit home? Why has it never been like a top hitter? When you have two of the like one of the best indie characters created and one of the best DC characters created. So
it really has to be wondering, when you do have like this. I mean, it's got to be some like stipulations like, okay, if they're fighting, they can't. One of them he can't punch him here. He can't do that. At the end of the fight, they got to land here. I'm sure there's got to be a lot of compromises behind the scenes. A lot of talking like, this guy can't outshine this other one in this way. He can outshine him in this way because he thinks this way. There's got to be a lot of that behind the scenes.
Gabe.
I love it. My mistakes be entry by following slowly.
But Gabe, he used his cape. It's fine. It's totally fine. His cape was slowing him down.
Completely like space proof.
Yeah, is it like Kevlar or something? That makes sense.
Yeah. But even basically, even a kid knows when you're re-entering into Earth, you have the atmosphere. You have it's like it. You can't just fall in. You're going to bounce off. It's going to deflect you. You have to go in at the right speed, the right angle, right place to get in, and that's not even brought up at all. It's not even considered.
Yep.
But that's just me incorporating
It only
science.
took him 12 hours.
We'll bring in Neil deGrasse Tyson to talk about it.
Wait, I thought
Spawn would have, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I thought that Galactus. I didn't think that the atmosphere was that you'd bounce off it. I thought that was what Galactus did to Silver Surfer to make him stay on Earth for all those years, because he like banished him from space, and then he was like, and I will put a barrier on Earth and you'll never be able to leave. And that's why he made friends with the Fantastic Four, because like he was gonna be with Reed Richards, and Reed Richards was gonna get him an escape route of how to like break through the barrier. But that's just me being a dork about Silver Surfer. So
Nerd!
Fucking nerd.
We're talking about comics, you dork.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, bro. We're talking about
Spawn, you idiot.
Yeah.
You see
Loser.
SB's comment. That's funny.
Yeah. Exactly.
I gotta cue up that sound of Ogre from Revenge of
Yeah.
the Nerds. Nerd. So yeah, in closing, I gotta say, really temper your expectations. Just especially story wise, art wise, you will not be disappointed.
Correct. That's fair.
Wow, we spent almost an hour talking about that. So not bad. Wow.
More effort than I put in.
Yeah. To the story. Yeah.
So yeah, I actually think.
Hey, it does. It happens. It happens. He says it.
Except it's the other one. It's like Wanda.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. I think it's funny because I forget. I don't know if it was you, Kyle, that just said it was more. We put in more time than they did. I actually think because of how convoluted things got, I wonder if they put like too much time. You know what I mean? Like I wonder if they had this big whiteboard and they were really trying to like storyboard everything out and like meticulously plan. And like, well, what if this coincidence happens, or what if like January or whatever the date was,
June 26th.
June 26th. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, fucking nerd. June 26th. That's the date, and then this happens, and this enemy or this villain has been like they. I wonder if they were thinking too much about it, and that's my issue.
Todd should know you cannot have all these coincidences.
Yeah,
that is not good. You just made your universe smaller. You can't do that.
No.
It's like this. It's like case in point. You watch the Marvel Phase 4 and everything, like the Loki show. Yep. How
Kang
with Kang and everything. How apparently he's preordained everything to happen. It's like whoa, wait a minute. So you're saying you've eliminated choice?
Correct.
Freedom, free choice, free will is completely gone. You've ordained, set up everything to happen. No, I don't like that. No.
Yeah. I don't have to think too much.
Yeah, by inadvertently making fans not think or try not to think, you're making them think harder.
Yeah.
But by saying, "Oh, it was this all along," like that's the new norm or whatever. Yeah, I guess no, Gabe. I guess you're right.
How dare you, Todd Father?
Yeah,
the Todd Father.
You apologize.
Hey, sorry, bud.
I'm gonna go to millions and millions of dollars.
I definitely think that that it was. I think I lost my train of thought, but overall, yeah, bit too convoluted.
Yeah, if they had just left at the night of June 26th, okay, just leave it there. Leave it there.
Yeah.
But it keeps going, and it's just like, okay,
all right.
Like, how can we connect them even more?
Yes. Okay, let's just say they're brothers. Let's just say that. There we go.
Yep. That's where I honestly thought they were going with this. I'm like, huh? You guys related now?
Oh no. Thomas Wayne had it to.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And just how stupid they make Spawn in this to fight Batman. Like, it you have her soul. I want it back. It's like, are you that retarded? What you've been doing in King Spawn and
you've done this for over 300 plus issues in your comic,
and like you're just told, oh, this guy has her. Oh, I'm gonna go fight you now. It's like, come on, man. Like, you're better than this.
And why would he, out of everyone, why would he listen to the enemy who shall not be named in this book? But like, why would he listen to them? Exactly. They are so inconsequential in the grand scheme of things. Like, he'd be like, "Who are you?" Like, you get, okay, take off.
Trust you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trust anybody? Yeah. God.
I had not considered that.
Oh.
Yes. Shoelace. That shoelace. Every time.
It gets.
I was. Yeah. I was talking more about the group of people.
Oh,
Like I think because aren't they the ones who brought
Yes,
Spawn?
Yes.
they are. They are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's why I would be like, if I'm Spawn, and I literally have hell spawn powers and have been alive for this amount of time, I'd look at these idiots and be like, okay, whatever.
yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nerds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, make my head.
Really, thinking about the plot of this comic will make your head hurt. It just,
Yeah.
it really will.
boy.
And maybe once the book is fully out, we can do a full spoiler review and go page by page.
Yeah, next Friday, absolutely. They'll make that the focus of next Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then we
Yeah,
will
but
be able to
then I
break down and maybe kind of understand some of the plot points that like we can't bring up here. But
Yeah.
That's fair. Okay.
Yes.
I am interested to see because I'm sure there are going to be people who read this and come out and are going to be like, "This is his best work yet," and that's fine. I will be interested to hear what that counter argument is for sure.
Yeah, and I will say that they are wrong.
Yeah.
And,
You're reading.
yes. You mean to tell me you read this on one get-go, one sitting, and no.
That was so deep.
But Bear F, the art is great.
Yes.
We are not.
Mhm.
We cannot knock
yeah.
the art. We cannot knock.
Excellent.
It. Can't. It is. But like I said, telling the story, that's the other half of this, and
Mhm.
it's muddy.
Mhm. That's disappointing.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess we'll leave the discussion of Batman Spawn with that. Milk it God.
Oh,
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that next week.
Rest your sphincter. We'll get on it.
Yes, we are.
God.
Yes, we are all over it, like white on rice, glass of milk, and a paper plate in a snowstorm.
Yeah.
We're on it.
Oh no.
Where they're trying to top themselves on how crazy they can be.
That's DC for next week.
Yep. So I guess so Carrie, I know you have to leave soon.
Yes.
Is there anything you wanted to plug, talk about, share before you?
I have some videos coming up where I am taking a look at some South Korean comics known as manhwa, some action fantasy. I just did a review last Monday. I'm just kind of seeing a trend when it comes to action fantasy, and I'll talk about that more on Monday.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Very
So
nice.
I'll have that, and then I'll be doing some comic reviews. I was supposed to do one this week, but I didn't have a chance with the new job, but that's coming up.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I look forward to checking that out. I'm always looking to find that video of that person that can lure me to the dark side of manga and South Korea.
If
Tell you,
it's anyone,
Colorless 2
it's
just came out.
What's that?
Colorless 2 just came out. That's the one I showed you last time.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if anyone's gonna have you make the switch, it's gonna be Carrie. She's on top of her stuff. So
I'm still working on Doc too. I'll get him too.
ooh, that's a hard sell. That's a hard sell.
I think I'm more likely to break before Doc will. So
Gabe just said Blitz. Okay.
hey,
Cool.
Nice.
Free books.
yeah.
I will definitely take that.
It's free real estate.
Okay, we're here. Born Blood 3 from LCS. Would you all still say this is a convoluted but still a fun book? What are you talking about? Born of Blood 3?
No.
Convoluted? I would not consider Born of Blood 3 convoluted at all. Max, did you?
No, Born of Blood 3 is not convoluted. I would say that I think he's talking Spawn.
Oh, he just transitioned.
I think he's talking,
transitioned to Spawn Batman from that. Okay, I thought he was talking.
Okay.
Non sequitur.
Okay, yep, that's what he meant. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I was about to say.
Well, first of all, awesome. I'm glad that you bought Born of Blood. Hell yeah.
Thank you.
And as far as the fun aspect, I will say for me at least, there were moments. So like the book as a whole, I don't think I was like, oh man, this is so much fun. But there were moments where I was smiling and I was like, that's cool, you know, and I would love to see them dive more into like that aspect. But as a whole, I think I was just kind of scratching my head at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't have fun with it.
Oh.
Ooh.
Hot take.
There you go. There you go.
It was fun to look at, I guess. The art.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
wasn't fun to read. It's like reading stereo.
You got to keep going back and rereading it. That's a problem.
Yeah.
You really do. You do. If you really want to understand this, yeah, you're gonna.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get this straight. He's doing this because, yeah,
Yeah.
Oh.
exactly the way.
All right, guys. I will see you. I will catch up on this, and if you want me next Friday to go over it, I'm more than happy.
Outstanding.
Sweet.
We'll
Cool.
have you back. Outstanding.
Sweet.
All right. Thanks for having me on. I will see you guys later.
Again.
Bye.
Yeah. Have a good night.
You too.
All right, gentlemen here, I'm going to be reading Born in Blood tomorrow. Outstanding. Please let us know what you think. Yes, I'm always asking people to give their thoughts and reviews of Born in Blood 3 on YouTube or wherever. And Aaron, we did talk to Aaron. I think Aaron, we're gonna try to put some quotes for Born in Blood on the upcoming issues on some of the covers that people have to say. And Max, so wait, your review of Born in Blood 3. You haven't reviewed Born in Blood 3 yet.
I have gotten a chance to flip through it, but unfortunately, with finals, I have not gotten a chance to read the entirety of it. But yeah, from what I can see, though, it's progressing the story. And even after looking at some of the pages for issue, was it 7 that you sent me, or were those 6?
Oh no, that was
Or was that 4?
that was probably 4. Yeah, that was 4 I sent. That was
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just continually building off of itself, which I like a lot.
Yeah, love to hear that. And so let's transition to because Max, how much longer do we got you for?
I can probably do 5:30, or I guess for you guys, what would that be? 8:30.
20 minutes.
So maybe another 15 or 20. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I
is there one book this week you want to talk about before you head out that came out?
Well, if you guys want, do you guys remember the Nubia book that we talked about last week?
Oh, how could I forget?
If you go, I don't know if you guys can pull up Twitter or not. But on my Twitter page, I neatly packaged up all the. Let's see.
No, you're not Max Kellerman.
No.
What's your
Maybe
Twitter? What's your Twitter name?
Max Von Priestley.
Okay.
Maybe try that.
There we go.
There it is. All right. So if you scroll down a little bit, I packaged up perfectly kind of how, let's see.
No, go away.
There it is. I made a thread of all the stunning and brave quotes. So that was like the last one, but if you go, let's see. If you go back, I think that was someone else's comment.
Mark, stay tuned. Stay tuned, guys. Yes. That's all I'm going to say. Next year.
Ooh, nice.
Next year.
I'm here for that.
All I'm going to say next year.
But yeah, so this is go up a little bit more. Yeah, so that's the whole thread. So if you keep going up.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. The Martian Manhunter saying, "I realize you don't need the assistance," and then saying, "Masterful aim, Nubia." Yeah. And then the two guys going, "What an exhilarating outing." And then who was it? Black Adam.
Oh, that simp now. Jeez. Oh, can I not? Okay.
Black Adam saying, "I'm forced to agree. You can be proud of your work today." Black Canary going, "Dang, she's cool."
Cool.
And Nubia is the best.
Oh my!
There were so many panels like this, and I was just like, I had to actually remove some because I was like, I can't fit all of these into 4 posts. There's just no way.
There's so many that people think I faked all these to this point.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
The best one was the Get It Queen. That one was just and then you're amazing. You know that, right?
Yeah, it's like that is Marvel 2016 right there. You are
yeah.
amazing.
Totes amazing.
I'm gonna vomit.
So initially, if you look on Lunar at Born of Blood, it says 5 of 6. So there are going to be 6 issues in this beginning storyline.
Mm-hmm.
This beginning storyline. That's all I'm going to say.
It's only just begun.
There we go. Yeah, exactly. Just listen to the Carpenters. It's only just begun. Yeah, I think this could be the most stunning book ever. It absolutely could.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think one of the comments that had someone had posted was like, I'm just watching someone masturbate the entire time. And I was like,
someone jerk someone else off. This is what
exactly. That is essentially what the book is. Yeah.
Yep. They're just blowing her the whole time.
Yep. The entire time.
Hell, you could probably teach Batman a thing or two. It's like, are you kidding me right now?
God, kill me.
It was funny because like when we were reading it, you know, I thought a lot of this was a joke, and then I realized, oh, you're not kidding. But when you read it and you put all of them side by side, like without a break in between, it's like your brain can't comprehend the amount of cringe. It's wild.
And the fact that 2 people wrote this, I think it was at least 2,
Mm-hmm.
And the editor said, "Yeah, by Joe, this is it. This is perfect.
By golly, this is fit to print."
Yeah.
Needs no editing.
As a matter of fact, we need more.
Yeah.
We need more validation.
God.
So that was really funny. But in terms of books that came out this week, I still haven't read the Silvestri book, so I need to read that. I did read, I think the 3 that I read earlier were Gargoyles, Do a Powerbomb, and a little bit of Batman 130, but not the whole thing. So, yeah, I don't know. Did you guys have anything that really stuck out to you?
You know, I said for me, you haven't read it yet. I was hoping you get Fantastic Four #2 sucked ass. I read that again.
Oof.
Yeah, this is bad. Once again, we're in a small town where shenanigans happen, but this time it's Doombots, and it's like, but okay, but they've become sentient, and they're able to. It boggles the mind
how good it is.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, I'm looking at Ghost Rider.
Gabe, you were right. Issue 2 is better than issue 1. It really is.
Whoa. Yeah. Okay. That's some high praise.
Yeah, it's my pick of the week. I really enjoyed it. I had a lot. Well,
hell yeah.
We didn't get much to review from Sean. But yeah, honestly, it was really good. Yeah.
That's awesome. I see Ghost Rider over there. Wasn't that Kyle's pick of the week last month?
Yeah.
It was.
You know, reading it, it's okay.
Okay.
It's good. It was more of a girl with dragon tattoo showing how awesome she is.
Well, she is.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And this Spider-Man #3, oh my God. You want to talk about death by exposition on every goddamn page. Jesus.
That's what you want from Spider-Man.
Dang.
All the Spider-Mans is talking. Yeah, you get all the Spider-Mans.
Perfect.
Yeah. Just like all the Flanders, all the Spider-Mans are talking.
I like that. Excelsior.
Oh wow, yeah, you do get a lot of Spider-Mans.
Yeah, and you got Carmen Sandiego now.
Oh, nice. All right.
I like Carmen Sandiego.
Who are these people?
Yeah, I know. It's like, who are you people? These are all the Spider Island and Misfit toys. Yeah, because you get the diverse one beating someone up with their walking stick.
You know what these look like? These characters look like. Have you guys ever seen like when you get like the Japanese knockoff brand toys?
Yes,
and it's like,
yes, that's what they are.
And it's like Power Rangers, but like the Power Ranger has a Batman logo on his chest, or like a Superman. That's what these characters look like.
Just shitty derivatives in San Diego.
You're just standing there,
the
whole time. That Craven. Oh God. He's like a more gay Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
That's pretty hard to do.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like they're standing around.
They're standing around.
Oh my god, that panel is literally just them standing in a circle together.
All the word bubbles.
Oh.
And still,
we must do something.
Yes, I agree. Let's do something.
That is so funny. Oh, is that the disabled one too?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I can't. I cannot. That's funny.
Everyone would be like, not it.
Whoa, action. Whoa. We got too much action here.
Whoa. Cool it.
Yeah. And more talking and Spider-Punk smashing his head.
Board.
Yeah. Oh, he's just resembling the reader there.
Yeah. This is the reader reading this, trying to read this book.
Hitting their head against the It also reminds me is that Spider-Punk you said?
Yeah, Spider-Punk. Yeah.
The one with the little things.
Yeah.
He reminds me of Frank from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and he's like, "I'm not Spider-Man, I'm Man Spider." He's got this like goofy spider outfit on. Yeah.
So anyway, keeping guns blasting.
Yeah. So anyway, I go in there blasting.
Oh God, it's like.
Look, I got another. I love Mark Bagley. I really do. He's done a lot for Spider-Man. He's done a lot with the New Warriors, a lot for Marvel, blah blah blah. But this art is lazy. This art, his art is not good. This is not good.
Why should we wear a dress?
Because
she's Slay Queen.
Yeah, she is.
Because Slay Queen. Yeah.
She's a slinging. She's slinging. Yeah. She's a sling queen.
It seems very counterproductive, almost like being handy capable.
I mean, it is the handy capable team.
She's
you have the
back.
Yeah. Where's her wheelchair?
Wow. She gets tired easily, so she's gonna need it. Yeah.
Yeah. But she doesn't want your help, guys. But she wants your help. But she doesn't want it.
She'll talk shit the whole time.
Yeah, she'll talk shit about you.
I could do this on my own, right? It's like, fuck off.
Yeah.
Like,
this panel should and could be
cool,
awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine Kyle Hotz doing a page like this. How creepy and nasty and terrifying this would be. It just looks bland and dull. It just doesn't look detailed. It looks like it was rushed.
Yeah, it looks like a Where's Waldo? Like, find Waldo. Oh, there he is.
Where's Carmen Sandiego?
Yeah.
Not in this.
Still? What are they doing?
They're going through a temple to get a magical MacGuffin.
Oh, the Temple of Doom?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, sweet.
They got it. Oh no.
Oh.
All the spiders.
More spiders.
More spiders is.
Whoa.
Jesus. How? Yeah. Oh, Carmen Sandiego.
She's still standing there, but hey, she looks like she's gonna get upset.
Doing something.
She's gonna talk to you. She's gonna browbeat you. Yeah.
Stop.
Hey, stop it.
Stop.
Okay.
We got one that sings.
Why not?
Oh
sure.
no.
You didn't get enough exposition. You're gonna get one that sings. How about that?
Well, didn't they just release something like Variety said that in the new Captain Marvel film, like her husband is going to be from a planet where their only form of communication is by singing.
Oh my
And I was
god!
like, that's just the last thing Marvel, the MCU needs right now is a fucking musical
No.
where the husband just sings to everyone the whole time.
She's singing her reprise in a minor key. Yeah.
Now
sure.
hush and hear my curses as I sing my Spider Verses.
Yeah.
And
Show
soon
you
shall all pay their
how
call.
beefsteak. What? Oh my god.
It's like I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah,
So they're all villains. Oh, got it.
yeah, they're all demon things.
I'm just like bewildered at how it's like they're essentially doing the George Perez thing, which is like, George Perez did this in a positive way where he was like, how many heroes can I fit on a page?
Yeah.
But these guys are going, how many spider people can we get in one panel? And it's not good.
Yeah.
But hey, as long as Peter Parker's around, they can't lose. He's the chosen one.
Absolutely.
Oh,
No blood?
Is that Gwen?
that's Spider Gwen.
Spider Gwen.
Yep.
Lang.
The Slay Queen, because she slays Peter. Slay Queen. And
but it's the bad Spider Gwen.
I can't feel anything.
And to be continued.
Oh no.
Who knows?
Please God, don't let it be continued.
Yeah. Please not. Yeah.
And that's it, folks. Oh Jesus. Well, Spider-Man. Okay, got it. We'll have Miles Morales save the day.
Yep. It's okay. Or any of the other ones.
Or handy capable. Spider capable person.
Yeah.
In
the writer's room, they're just like, all right, guys, here's the pitch. Miles saves the day.
Yep. Take that, Spider Patriarchy. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Yeah.
Yikes. Oh, that's a muff miss.
Jeez.
That looked like a nightmare to read and to look at.
It was. I'm trying to read it. I'm just like, this is the best that Dan Slott had.
Oof. Yeah.
True visionary.
Yeah, clearly.
Talk about convoluted. That thing looked convoluted as hell.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, it is about that time for me. I'm gonna take off, friends. But thank you for letting me hop on and talk Batman Spawn for a little bit.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
No one else popped in. And we may cut things a little early. Yeah, we may just go ahead and end it.
Okay, sounds good.
This was fun. This was fun getting to chat about let's go ahead and close that out.
There we go.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. So Max, where do people find you? What do you got coming up?
So Maxfield Von Priestley, you can type in MVP or MVP Comics, something like that. You guys will find me. I just recently put out a video of the Lobo Christmas special. So you guys can go watch that right now. Really, really fun. 1991. Keith Giffen, Alan Grant, Simon Bisley, freaking crushing it. And it is metal. It's fun. It's like action packed. And it is the main man uncensored. Like, you want a brutal, fun, exciting, and not at all convoluted plot, go read the Lobo Christmas special. It's a lot of fun. So you guys can watch that video on my page.
Very nice.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Might need to after this.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a palate cleanser.
Yeah.
And I do know that I've got my best of the week coming up with Wes tomorrow. That video we should be recording
nice.
tomorrow. Hopefully, it should be dropping
soon.
And of course, I gotta say, go back Born of Blood, guys. It's doing well. Yeah, like I said, second printing. That cover is awesome, and people are loving it. Yeah. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate it. We appreciate it. We do have to say once again. Buy what you like, collect what you want, don't listen to the haters, And we will see you guys again next time. You'll see us on Monday. See us on Monday, and we'll see Max again on Friday. Yeah, here.
Yeah.
All right, later, guys.
Bye.